Hello everyone, welcome to First Lesson. In this section, we're going to clearly and practically understand what customer service really is, not just as a definition, but as something you will recognize, deliver, and improve in real life. I'll talk to you as if we're in the same room, because customer service is human, not theoretical. Customer service, the simple definition. Let's start simple. Customer service is everything you do to help, support, and create a positive experience for a customer before, during, and after they buy something. It's not just answering questions, solving problems, handling complaints. It's about how the customer feels after interacting with you. Customers may forget what you sold them, but they never forget how you made them feel. Customer service is more than a department. Many people think customer service is only call centers, support desks, helplines. But in reality, customer service is a mindset, not a job title. Example: a cashier who smiles and greets the customer warmly, customer service. A delivery driver who apologizes for being late, customer service. A software developer who fixes a bug quickly, customer service. If your work affects the customer in any way, you are part of customer service. Customer service versus customer experience. This is very important, so let's clarify it clearly. Customer service, individual interactions, specific moments, problem-solving focused. Customer experience, the entire journey, how all interactions come together, emotional memory of the brand. Example: a customer contacts support because their product is broken. You fix the issue quickly, good customer service. You are polite, empathetic, fast, and proactive, great customer experience. Customer service is the tool. Customer experience is the result. Real-life examples of customer service. Let's look at some real practical examples. Example 1. Poor customer service. A customer says, "My order arrived damaged." The agent replies, "You should contact shipping. It's not our responsibility." Result: customer feels ignored. Trust is broken. Brand looks careless. Example 2. Good customer service. The agent replies, "I'm sorry about that. Let me check what I can do for you." Result: problem acknowledged. Customer feels heard. Example 3. Excellent customer service. The agent replies, "I'm really sorry this happened. I'll send a replacement immediately, and I'll personally follow up to make sure it arrives safely." Result: customer feels valued. Emotional connection created. Customer becomes loyal. Same problem, completely different outcomes. Why customer service matters so much. Let me be very honest with you. Today, products are similar. Prices are comparable. Competitors are everywhere. So what makes a difference? Customer service is the strongest competitive advantage. Think about this. A customer with a bad experience tells many people. A customer with a great experience becomes a brand ambassador. Customer service directly affects loyalty, reputation, revenue, long-term success. Internal versus external customer service. Customer service is not only for outside customers. External customer service. Customers who buy your product or service. End users, clients, subscribers. Internal customer service. Colleagues, other departments, team members. Example: if HR supports employees efficiently, then employees serve customers better. If IT responds slowly, then customers feel the impact. Great external service starts with great internal service. Customer service is emotional, not just logical. Customers don't only want correct answers, fast solutions. They want to feel respected, understood, appreciated. Example: two agents solve the same problem. One sounds cold and robotic. The other sounds warm and human. Which one do you remember positively? Exactly. Customer service is emotional intelligence in action. Your role as a customer service professional. As course participants, I want you to remember this. You are not just answering tickets, following procedures, completing tasks. You are building trust, protecting the brand, shaping customer memories. Every interaction is a moment of truth. Key takeaways from this lesson. Let's wrap this up clearly. Customer service is about helping and caring, not just fixing. It happens before, during, and after the sale. It is a mindset, not only a department. Emotions matter as much as solutions. Excellent customer service creates loyal customers, not just satisfied ones. In the next lessons, we'll go deeper into types of customer service, customer expectations, communication techniques, real-world service strategies. You're building a powerful skill set, and it will serve you in any career. Let's keep going. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important topics in this course, the difference between good service and excellent service. Many professionals believe they already provide good customer service, and often they do, but excellence lives at a different level. My goal here is to help you clearly feel that difference through real-life examples and practical insights, so you can start delivering excellent service, not just acceptable service. What is good customer service? Let's start with good service. Good customer service usually means you do what is expected, you follow company rules and procedures, you solve the customer's problem correctly, you remain polite and professional. Example, the basic interaction. A customer contacts support because their order arrived late. Good service response. Thank you for contacting us. Your order was delayed due to high demand. It will arrive tomorrow. We apologize for the inconvenience. This response is correct, polite, informative. And yes, this is good service. The customer got an answer and the problem was explained. But notice something. There is no emotional connection, no extra effort, no feeling of being valued. What is excellent customer service? Now let's talk about excellent service. Excellent service goes beyond solving the problem. It focuses on customer emotions, personalization, proactive thinking, creating a positive memory. Excellent service asks a different question. How will the customer feel after this interaction? Example, the same situation, excellent service. Same delayed order, but now, an excellent service approach. I'm really sorry that your order arrived later than expected. I understand how frustrating that can be, especially if you were waiting for it. I've personally checked your shipment, and it will arrive tomorrow. As a thank you for your patience, I've added a small discount to your account for your next purchase. If there's anything else I can help you with today, I'm right here. Now compare. The problem is solved in both cases, but the experience is completely different. Excellent service, acknowledges emotions, takes ownership, I've personally checked, adds value without being asked. The key differences in mindset. One of the biggest differences is mindset. Good service mindset. My job is to answer questions and follow rules. Excellent service mindset. My job is to make the customer feel heard, respected, and confident. This mindset shift changes everything, from tone of voice, to word choice, to body language. Reactive versus proactive behavior. Good service is reactive. You wait for the customer to complain. You respond only to what is asked. Example, the customer says, "My product isn't working." You explain how to fix it. End of interaction. Excellent service is proactive. You anticipate needs and prevent future problems. Example, after explaining how to fix the product, you add, "Just in case this happens again, I'll also email you a short guide and a video tutorial. That way, you'll have it anytime you need." The customer didn't ask for this, but they will remember it. Rules versus responsibility. Good service often hides behind rules. Good service example, "I'm sorry, but that's our policy." Excellent service understands policies, but looks for solutions within them. Excellent service example, "I understand this situation is frustrating. While our policy normally doesn't allow returns after 30 days, let me check what alternatives we can offer to help you." Same policy, different attitude. Emotional impact, the real difference. Customers rarely remember exact words, ticket numbers, reference codes, but they always remember how you made them feel. Good service makes customers satisfied. Excellent service makes customers loyal. A satisfied customer might come back. A loyal customer will come back and recommend you. A simple everyday example. Imagine you're at a cafe. Good service. The barista takes your order, prepares your coffee correctly, and hands it to you. Excellent service. The barista smiles, remembers your name, notices you look tired and says, "Long day? I added a little extra foam. Hope it makes your day better." Same coffee. Completely different experience. Why excellence matters in today's world. Today's customers have many alternatives. Share experiences online. Expect personalization. Good service is no longer a competitive advantage. It's the minimum requirement. Excellent service is what builds trust, creates emotional connections, turns customers into ambassadors. Your takeaway as a course participant. As you continue this course, I want you to remember this simple idea. Good service solves problems. Excellent service builds relationships. Every interaction is an opportunity, not just to help, but to impress. We're going to talk about why customer service is not just a support function, but a powerful competitive advantage. I want you to imagine this lesson not as theory, but as something you can apply immediately in your job, your business, or your future career. Let's begin. Competitive advantage. What does it really mean? A competitive advantage is something that makes customers choose you instead of your competitors and keep choosing you again and again. Traditionally, companies tried to compete on price, product features, technology, location. But here's the truth in today's market. Products can be copied, prices can be matched, technology becomes outdated very fast. What is hard to copy? How you make customers feel. And that's exactly where customer service becomes a competitive advantage. Customers don't just buy products, they buy experiences. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine two companies selling the same product at the same price. Company A, slow responses, cold, robotic communication. That's our policy answers. Company B, friendly and empathetic tone, quick responses, proactive problem solving. Which one would you choose? Most customers say, I'll pay more, just don't make me feel stressed. This is why companies like Amazon dominate their markets. Amazon doesn't win because it's cheaper every time. It wins because returns are easy, support is fast, problems are solved with minimal friction. Customer service reduces effort. Reduced effort increases loyalty. Excellent service creates emotional loyalty, not just satisfaction. Here's something very important, my friends. Satisfied customers can leave. Emotionally connected customers stay. Let's look at Zappos. Zappos is famous for letting agents spend unlimited time on calls, sending surprise gifts to customers, empowering employees to wow customers. They don't just solve problems, they create stories customers love to tell. And when customers tell stories, they become free marketers, brand ambassadors, loyal advocates. Word of mouth beats advertising every time. Customer service is the new marketing. Think about this. A single bad service experience can be shared with friends, family, social media followers. And a single great experience builds trust, creates positive reviews, attracts new customers. Companies like Apple understand this perfectly. Apple stores don't feel like repair centers. They feel like friendly learning spaces, supportive environments, safe places to ask questions. Customers don't just leave with fixed devices, they leave with confidence and trust. That trust is incredibly hard for competitors to steal. Excellent service justifies higher prices. Let me ask you something honestly. Have you ever paid more just because you knew they will take care of me? If something goes wrong, I'm safe. This is why brands like the Ritz-Carlton can charge premium prices. Their employees are trained to anticipate needs, act without waiting for permission, solve problems before guests complain. Guests don't pay just for a room. They pay for peace of mind, respect, personal attention. Great service reduces customer anxiety. Reduced anxiety increases willingness to pay. Service excellence builds long-term business stability. Let's talk business reality. Acquiring a new customer is more expensive, more difficult, less predictable. Keeping an existing customer? Cheaper, easier, more profitable. Excellent customer service increases retention, reduces churn, increases lifetime value. And here's the bonus. Happy customers are more forgiving when mistakes happen because they trust your intentions. Your personal competitive advantage. Now I want to bring this lesson closer to you. Whether you are a customer service agent, a manager, an entrepreneur, a future leader, your ability to deliver excellent service will make you more valuable, more memorable, more irreplaceable. Skills like empathy, active listening, problem ownership, emotional intelligence. These are career-proof skills. Technology changes, people skills don't. Final thought for you. My dear learners, remember this. Companies compete with products. Great companies compete with experiences. Customer service is not a cost. It is not a department. It is not a script. It is a strategic weapon. And when done right, it becomes one of the strongest competitive advantages any organization or individual can have. We're going to talk about something every company feels, but many still underestimate: the real cost of poor customer service. And I don't just mean money, I mean lost trust, damaged reputation, stressed employees, and missed growth opportunities. Let's break this down together with clear, real-life examples, just like we would in a live class. Lost customers equals lost revenue. Let's start with the most obvious cost: customers leave. Imagine this scenario. You contact an online store because your order arrived damaged. You wait 15 minutes on hold. The agent sounds bored, gives short answers and says, "There's nothing I can do." How do you feel? Exactly. You probably think, "I'll never buy from here again. I'll tell my friends about this." Now multiply one unhappy customer by hundreds or thousands. Poor service doesn't just lose one sale, it loses future sales. Negative word of mouth spreads fast. Here's a powerful truth I want you to remember. Customers rarely talk about average service, but they always talk about bad service. Example: a customer has a bad hotel experience. They post a negative review on Google or TripAdvisor. Hundreds of potential customers read it. That single poor interaction now affects people who never even met your company. In the age of social media, one bad experience equals public damage. One rude response equals screenshot plus share. The cost of customer acquisition increases. Let me ask you something. Is it cheaper to keep an existing customer or to find a new one? Of course, keeping an existing one. When customer service is poor, customers leave. Marketing must spend more money on ads. Sales teams work harder to replace lost clients. So poor service increases marketing costs, reduces profitability, slows down business growth, all because the customer wasn't treated properly. Employee stress and burnout. Poor customer service doesn't hurt only customers, it also hurts employees. Imagine being a customer service agent who receives angry calls all day, has no authority to solve problems, is blamed for company mistakes. What happens? Stress, burnout, high employee turnover. And when experienced employees leave, training costs increase, service quality drops even more, the cycle continues. Poor service creates internal chaos, not just external complaints. Damage to brand reputation. Your brand is not your logo. Your brand is how people feel after interacting with you. Example: two companies sell the same product, same price, same quality. One has excellent service. The other ignores emails and gives robotic answers. Which one feels more trustworthy? Exactly. Poor service makes your brand look careless, reduces credibility, pushes customers toward competitors. Missed opportunities for loyalty and upselling. Here's something many companies don't realize. Customer service is not a cost center, it's a growth center. When service is poor, customers don't upgrade, customers don't renew, customers don't recommend. Example: a customer calls with a small issue. A good agent solves it and suggests a better plan. A poor agent rushes the call. One creates value, the other kills opportunity. Real-life mini-case. Let's make this very real. Case A: poor service. Customer reports a billing error. Agent doesn't listen, uses scripted responses. Customer leaves. Result: lost customer plus bad review. Case B: excellent service. Agent listens actively, apologizes sincerely, fixes the issue quickly, follows up with an email. Result: loyal customer plus positive feedback. Same problem, completely different outcomes. Key takeaways for you as a professional. Before we move on, I want you to remember these points. Poor customer service always costs more than fixing problems properly. Every interaction shapes customer perception. Bad service is expensive, emotionally, financially, and reputationally. Excellent service is an investment, not an expense. Final thought. If you remember just one sentence from this lesson, make it this. Customers may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. We're going to talk about customer service in the digital age, one of the most critical topics for anyone working with customers today. Think about this for a moment. Your customers no longer walk only into physical stores or call a hotline. They chat, tweet, DM, email, review, and comment, often all in the same day. This reality completely changes how we deliver excellent service. Let's break it down step by step with real-life examples you can immediately relate to. What does customer service in the digital age really mean? Customer service in the digital age means supporting customers through digital channels while delivering speed, personalization, consistency, empathy, and doing all of this 24/7 across multiple platforms. Digital customer service channels include live chat on websites, email support, social media, chatbots and AI assistants, mobile apps, self-service portals, and knowledge bases. Key shift. Customers are no longer comparing you only to your competitors. They are comparing you to the best digital experience they've ever had. The modern digital customer, new expectations. Today's customers expect service to be fast. If a response takes hours, it already feels late. Example, a customer sends a live chat message asking about delivery status. 2005 expectation, I'll get an answer tomorrow. 2025 expectation, why isn't someone replying in 30 seconds? Personalized. Customers expect you to know them. Example, hello John, I see you ordered this product last week. Let me help you with that. This is exactly what companies like Amazon do exceptionally well, using data to create seamless, personal experiences. Available everywhere. Customers don't think in channels, they think in conversations. If they start on chat and continue on email, they expect you to remember everything. Omnichannel service. One experience, many touchpoints. Omnichannel customer service means all channels work together as one. Bad example. Customer. I already explained this on Instagram yesterday. Agent. I'm sorry, can you explain it again? Excellent example. Agent. I see your Instagram message from yesterday. Let's continue from there. Companies like Netflix excel here. Whether you contact them via chat or email, the experience feels continuous and human. Lesson for you as a service professional. Technology should remove friction, not create it. The role of AI, chatbots, and automation. AI is not here to replace great customer service. It's here to support it. Smart use of chatbots, order tracking, password resets, appointment scheduling, FAQs. Where humans are still essential, emotional situations, complaints, escalations, complex decision-making. Example, a chatbot handles, "Where is my order?" A human handles, "I'm really upset because this was a birthday gift and it arrived late." Great digital service blends automation plus empathy. Social media equals public customer service. In the digital age, customer service is no longer private. A complaint on social media is public, shareable, permanent. Poor response, no reply for days, damages brand trust. Excellent response, quick acknowledgement, polite tone, clear next step, private follow-up. This is why brands like Zappos are famous, not because they are fast, but because they are human, warm, and proactive, even online. Self-service. Let customers help themselves. Many customers don't want to talk to anyone at all, and that's okay. Digital self-service tools, knowledge bases, video tutorials, FAQs, community forums. Important rule, self-service should feel empowering, not frustrating. If customers search for help and still can't find answers, your digital service has failed. Digital empathy. Yes, it's possible. A common myth. You can't show empathy digitally. That's simply not true. Digital empathy looks like using the customer's name, acknowledging emotions, Writing like a human, not a robot. Saying, I understand, and meaning it. Example message. I completely understand how frustrating this must be, especially when you were expecting the delivery today. Let me fix this for you right now. Tone matters more than technology. Key takeaways for you as a course participant. Before we move on, remember this. Digital tools don't create excellent service. People do. Speed without empathy feels cold. Automation without humanity feels frustrating. Consistency across channels builds trust. Great digital service feels effortless to the customer. Final thought. In the digital age, customer service is no longer a department. It is an experience, happening everywhere, all the time. And as future customer service excellence professionals, your mission is clear. Use technology to amplify empathy, not replace it.